Grace, mercy and peace be with you. Who am I? I'm a writer, born in the 16th century. I'm English. I was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. I am William Shakespeare, writer and playwright. Who am I? I am an itinerant teacher, born 2,000 years ago. I am Jewish. I was born in Bethlehem. I am Jesus, Messiah. Our name and identity are crucial to our self-understanding and the way in which other people relate to and understand us. I wonder how long it took you to recognise that the first name that I was looking for was William Shakespeare. Identity, simply the revelation of a name, reveals so much. For William Shakespeare, our mind may run on to think of plays, Hamlet, King Lear, Romeo and Juliet, and quotations from them. To be or not to be, that is the question. A revelation of identity invites us to enter into a new world of understanding, and it conveys much more than we can either imagine or quantify. A name opens up a pathway to knowledge and understanding, taking us to places and conclusions that we have not met before. Here there begins a journey of endeavour, exploration and excitement to a fuller understanding of ourselves and of our world. Peter's declaration about Jesus is one of those pivotal moments in the whole of the Bible. It is a turning point. Here Peter uses the word Messiah to describe Jesus, which according to a dictionary definition means the expected deliverer and ruler of the Jewish people, whose coming was prophesied in the Old Testament. Christ, regarded by Christians as this. Finally, a liberator of oppressed people. One word, one apparently simple word, and yet a word with layers upon layers of meaning that takes us deep into our history and our hopes for the future. This definition tells us that the Messiah was not unexpected. The Old Testament prophet Micah, from chapter 5 verse 2, tells us, Bethlehem, from you shall come forth a ruler. Whilst the prophet Isaiah, chapter 9 verses 2 and 6, tell us, the people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. A child is born to us, a son is given to us, and he will be our ruler. He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. Identity, simply the revelation of a name, reveals so much. For Jesus, our mind may run on to think of symbols and sacraments, such as a cross, a Eucharist, or a baptism, and statements such as the Lord is here, his Spirit is with us. Peter's declaration of a name and a title for Jesus invites and demands a response. We can choose to begin a journey of endeavour and exploration with Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of the living God, a movement towards liberation and freedom, or we can vote against change and stay as we are. Outright rejection or sitting on the fence is a decision to stay put and to stick with what we have. Acceptance means taking a pathway that leads to liberation and freedom and an expanded life away from a restricted, shackled place that we formerly occupied. The image of Jesus as a liberator is powerful because this liberation enables us to love God, to love our neighbours, and to love ourselves in ways that have never been possible before. Here we enter into an understanding that God is love, and those who live in love live in God, and God lives in them. 1 John chapter 4 verse 16. This is true liberation. A final thought. We're sometimes told that religion and politics do not mix, that they are to be separated and to be kept separate. But the context of this passage says something rather different. Here we find Jesus a long way north in the city of Caesarea Philippi, a seat of Roman political power and a place where Caesar is proclaimed to be God. And here Jesus chooses pointedly to ask a political question about his identity. Who do people say the Son of Man is? What a provocative, challenging, radical, revolutionary question to ask in this place of power. And what a revelation it is to find where true power lies. In this world, we are all called to account as individuals, as politicians, as authorities and organisations wielding power, for the decisions and actions that we take. The values and principles that we find within the word Messiah reveal to us how far we have strayed from the pathway that was originally intended for us. The good news, always, is that we do not need to stay on the wrong pathway. There is always a way back. For that in the end is the nature of God's love for each and every person. Amen. If you wish to begin a journey of endeavour and exploration with Jesus, please get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. May God bless you.